It has become a hot political potato. At the center of it, the lives of learners and teachers, and broadly, the society. While the government has decided to go ahead with phased reopening of schools, voices opposed to this have also gone louder. The reason? The country is seeing one of the highest infection rates currently. It's now in the top 5 in the world. Only the US, Brazil, India and Russia have higher numbers compared to South Africa. But many argue that they also have bigger populations than us. The ruling party, clearly not keen on contradicting its government, has called for World Health Organization guidelines to be taken into account. The World Health Organization has said schools should ideally open in the context of low community transmissions. And this is not the case with South Africa at the moment. The past few days have seen the big jump in infections, forcing the Health Minister, Dr. Zweli Mkhize, to issue an appeal to people to stick to the guidelines to help reduce infection rate.
We do share sentiments expressed by Dr. Michael Ryan, Executive Director of the World Health Organization, that the reopening of schools has got to go with lower community transmissions. And his advice that countries that have followed the necessary health protocols have been able to safely return kids to schools. What this means even to ourselves here in South Africa, it requires that our authorities, in the work that they do, they ensure that there is greater and maximum compliance with the health protocols.
And the ANC Women's League appears to be frustrated that its views on schools are not being taken seriously.
Women have raised the issue of cigarettes, they raised the issue of alcohol, but they were crying when we discussed the issue of kids going to school. And therefore, all the issues we are raising are mandates from our branches. We are not raising issues because we want to fight individuals, but also as women, we must act differently, because at the end of the day, we are the ones that will be trying to bring back all the pieces.
While COSAS has mobilized learners to protest on Monday, 5 teacher unions, including the ANC-aligned SADTU, have called for a pause in the reopening.
We feel as if our government is not doing justice to us. World Health Organization made it clear that reopening of schools is not a good idea, but our government failed to listen. They even did grades for us. They show that they want us to die. And we have been complaining to them that the system of education of our country is not our system. And it doesn't mean if we have lost this year, it's end of our lives. So hence, even tomorrow, we're still continuing to shut down schools.
This matter is likely to dominate the ANC Top 6 meeting on Monday. Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga has said a decision on whether schools should close rests with Cabinet. In the meantime, the fiddling continues while Rome burns. Mzwandile Mbethe, SABC News, Johannesburg.